Hey YouTube, yugiohmarketman here, coming to you with part 2 of the list. I don't really know where I left off because my camera cut out at some random point, so I'm just gonna do the trap cards again. Um, the spells are pretty much duh. Traps, Crush card, Exchange the Spirit, Imperial Order, and Last Turn. Those will never come back because they're way too good, they're way too broken. It's just, oh, I play one card. Do you have a negation? No. Good game, sir. So that was stupid. Ring of Destruction. I feel that should come back um, at 1 because burn decks don't have their big push like that. They don't have their big offensive burn. Ceasefire, yeah, but that usually does, what, 1,500 if that. Um, so Ring of Destruction's got an average of 2,000, and that would really help out burn a lot. I mean, they could bring back Ring of Destruction and ban Ceasefire, and burns would be a little bit better than they are now. So it's just the one card that makes burn decks decent. Um, Royal Oppression, very unhealthy for the game. Very unhealthy. They should have just kept Royal Oppression because now we're dealing with special summons up the ass. Dark Worlds are gonna run rampant for a whole 3/4 of the meta through the format. Everything that special summons is just gonna go nuts right now, and there's nothing we can do about it except for warnings and judgment, and we save those for BLS and Gores. That's it. That's all we use them on, basically. Time Seal. What the fuck? This card literally says, skip your standby phase. Why? Why ban that card? Why, so Trap Dushu can't be activated that turn? That's really all that I can think of. Oh, and skipping an extra turn for swords. Ooh, who cares? It's just, ugh. That's, I really don't understand why Time Seal is broken. Maybe I haven't been competitive for too long, even though I've been playing competitively for at least 6 years now. I really don't understand why Time Seal is banned. I really don't. I don't see any combo with it that makes it broken as hell. That's just me. I don't see it. So yeah, that's my rant on the forbidden stuff, the banned stuff. Now I'm gonna do the limited garbage. Um, Obviously, Blacklisted Soldiers should have stayed limited. Um, I think that Gale or Kalute, one of the two, needs to come to 2, just so Blackwings have their edge. Because Blackwings are a very solid deck, but they just don't have their little, they don't have the little kick on the end of the boot that they need. If you know what that means. Dark Armed, Debris. I don't really. Debris, I think, should be at 2 still. I don't like Debris at 1. It's just too. It's too opportunistic, and like I'm an opportunistic player, but Debris Dragon being at 1 is just random as fuck. You just get it at random ass times that you don't even want it. At least when you have 2, when you want it, it'll usually come up. Stratos, I know it's a plus, and I know it's a very good card, but meh. I think going to 2 would make it healthier for the game, just because E-Heroes need to be number 1 again. Just saying, because we have not had a number 1 hero deck since Zero came out, and before that, since E-Heroes were good way back in the day with their normal like polymerization fusions. It's been a long time since we've had like an E-Hero format. Um, these are just stuff. Duh. Bestiary at 1. I think that should be at 2, and MST should be at 2, just because then everybody will be playing Glads again, and I want a Glad or a Hero um, format, and I think it would be healthy for the game to go back to the roots where speed came from. All the stuff is normal. Lone Fire, kind of expected. Lumina, nah. Mizuki I think should be at 2 because Mizuki is like it's okay, and zombies are not that good. I mean they're good, but they're not that good. Seeing as Goblin Zombie and all the other stuff got hit for the effects of Exceeds, um, zombies went down the tube, and nobody's really playing zombies. Um, Mizuki should be at 2 because there's zombies just aren't doing squat, and they don't get to do anything unless they have the graveyard, and everybody side decks anti-graveyard. Necroface, meh. Who really even plays Necroface? Um, Night Assailant, kill a card, whoop D. Um, Night Assailant is just Raikou without the mill. That's all Night Assailant is, realistically. Plague Spitter should stay at 1. Sangan 1. Brio, Formula, Shien, Librarian, and Trishula. Brio should stay at 1. That'd be healthy. Formula really should go to 2 because who has stuff to even make more than 2 formulas? Even just 1 formula is hard enough to make this format. You have to like use Mystic Piper shit. No, that's just ugh. Legendary 6 Sam Shien. I really don't understand why they put this at 1. They should have put it at 2 because nobody ran 3. They all ran 2. Some people only ran 1 anyway, but 2 I feel would be better because now you're just going Shien, Double Beast, and Utopia, saying good luck, sir, and it's not that good. That was kind of unhealthy. It kind of killed 6 Ams, but it also didn't as well. Librarian at 1, duh. That's a duh thing because once Quasar Dragon comes out, the reason why that Librarian and Formula are at 1 each is because of Quasar, and that's the same reason why Formula or Fishburg is banned because they don't want you going Fish OTK for Librarian, Formula, drawing 3 cards, synchroing the Quasar, and then doing more shenanigans. They don't want you doing that at all. That's why they did that, because Quasar Dragon is broke as shit, and it's coming out in a Shonen Jump magazine. What the fuck? Why? Like, really? And we're the only ones that's gonna get it. Japan already has it, I think. But Europe's not gonna get it, and they're not gonna get it for a while. So we're gonna have to deal with it in the U.S. and we're gonna have to get our asses kicked by Quasar for at least 3 months until the banned list. 2 to 3 months roughly. It's gonna be like the 6 Sam stuff. It's gonna be hyped. And then it's gonna go to 1, and then it's gonna be like a $25 card, and nobody's gonna use it. But we're still gonna get our asses kicked. Trish, I was happy to get this at 1 because things like Mystic Piper decks, like the decks that ran Mystic Piper and could pull off triple first turn Trishula was just bullshit. And then randomly have a Stardust out of nowhere. Fuck off. Whoever made that deck was some bullshit. Alright, spell cards. Everything except for a few cards is pretty much duh. Black Whirlwind I feel should be at 2 because Blackwings, like I said, need their support. They don't have any right now. E-Telly I think should be at 2 because it's not that good anymore. You're just going to get Crabons and sit on a Crabons. Infinity Launcher, I think that should be at 2. 1, because I'm playing Infinities right now, and they're doing pretty decently, but they need that extra oomph. And 2, because Infinity Launcher is just going to get bribed. Plain and simple, it's going to get bribed. Or they're just going to sell them, or they're going to warning it. One of the two. There's too many outs to Launcher. They're just going to say, power to say no. And it's just not going to happen. So, yeah. Monster Gate and Reasoning. I do understand why these are at 1, but I don't understand why they're at 1 still. Monster Gate should be at 2. Reasoning, maybe at 2. I can see Reasoning staying at 1 because it's an automatic monster. Monster Gate, you have to get rid of your monster on the field as a cost to the card, and then you have to special summon the next monster. So if it's a DD, if you tribute your Dark Armed to possibly get an example Dark Creator, and you get a DD Crow, you're stuck with a DD Crow. Who wants a DD Crow on the field in attack mode from Monster Gate? No one. Primal Seed, I get it for BLS, but what the fuck? Why? Primal Seed is garbage. No one plays it, no one uses it, no one was gonna use it. It's just Scapegoat, meh. Chin Smoke Signal, duh. Trap Cards, Magical Explosion, I think that could go to 3 because no one's gonna play the deck. It's garbage, it's too slow. Even though it's a single turn, boom, it's still, you need like 2 or 3 turns to get set up, and people don't have 2 or 3 turns. I would see it at least going to 2 because being at 1 is just, what the fuck. Transmigration Prophecy, I see that being at 2, not at 1, because it's not that good. It does disrupt the Lightsworn stuff, but we need stuff like that. Trap Dust Shoot, realistically, I think should be at 2. That would be, it could either be really healthy to have it at 2 or really unhealthy, but I would like it at 2 because then you're not going to side out Dust Shoot, you're going to side in Dust Shoot. So, you know. And Wall of Revealing Light, what the fuck? Unlimit that thing because Wall of Revealing Light sucks. No one plays it, no one uses it, no one cares about it. So, yeah. I have to go to work, so peace out, YouTube. Comment on this stuff and tell me what you guys like. If you want me to do it next format as well. And I'm going to start actually doing banlist discussions throughout the whole format. I'm going to ask certain people on YouTube to do a little discussion thing with me, and we'll have like a little debate on what cards should be coming off, what cards should be going on, stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that's it, YouTube. Peace out.